Right, folks, you know the drill. 10 taps. That's what I want. 4 for the hell, 1 for the space, 4 for the yeah, 1 for a smile on my face. Come on. Let's do this. It says you are there. Hello, fellow humans and any aliens. Here come the hell yes. Well, if you insist. Hello, folks. It calls 9 o'clock Friday night, 18th of December. That means we are 1 week away, doesn't it? Yeah. Hell yeah. Hello, folks. Calls. How are you? Everyone's coming in. Everything's looking fine. Everything's streaming fine. We are happy chappies. Pictures looking good. Dave got his book today. Congratulations. So how are you folks? Yeah, I had a bit of a late night last night. I stayed up after the show and just carried on crafting. I did loads of good stuff. But I've been playing around with some stuff over here. I've had an idea for a generator. So we're going to be playing with that. Tom's saying, fine, I've got 2 bolt action platoons to paint while painting watching. Brilliant. Dave is fucking bro. Good to hear it. Hey, Martin. Oliver's working on making a better Marty space. Oh, people are messaging me. No. Oh, not yet. Oh, ow. Oh, scratch my head. Right, it's Friday night. Okay. What to say? You caught me on a bit of a hop. You see, I should be drinking. I should have a vodka. But I've got no Coke in the house. Yeah, and I can't drink vodka straight. So, Mel's going to be a straight head for tonight. Well, I'm normally a straight head every night, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, but, you know, we're coming up to Christmas. We've got a week to go. I thought, you know, we'd have a bit of a party. I thought, you know what, cheeky little vodka on stream. You know, get in the flow. No Coke. Oh. Ben saying, oh God. Ben saying, so lovely to see you making terrain. Don't have time for it myself at the moment. Busy writing and painting miniatures. As long as the passion is there for when you've got time, mate, that's all that matters. Aha, Amber Nectar, Yorkshire's finest. It's coffee. I got the book shipping notice today, but now how the shipping down here, who knows when it will arrive. We are in the hands of the shipping gods. Yeah, when we drop the books off with what you call it, with Warlord, they're going. They're all going out, but Mel, it's old Polish drink, vodka with glass. Straight vodka. I cannot drink straight vodka, guys. Yeah, you lot will have me drunk on stream, and that will not be a good thing. Not in the slightest. Yeah. But what I will say is, yeah. What I will say is, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Because it is Saturday. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing a long stream. Yeah. So I'll be probably starting a bit earlier. Yeah. And I'll be going for a lot longer, and we're just going to have a big old hobby session. Tonight I'm still going to be cracking on with working on these. So we're going to flick over to the desk cam in a minute. Yeah, I've been fiddling with the cameras and we're slowly tinkering and getting it there. Yeah, everyone's talking shipping notices at the moment. I've actually seen in the TrainX groups that some people are receiving their shipping notice after they've received the book. Yeah. Benjamin's saying, got a drink for you. 1/3 vodka, 1/3 vodka, and top it off with 1/3 vodka. I've seen a bit of a theme there, mate. Vodka related. Vodka with apple or cranberry juice? Haven't got any juice. Corbin called round earlier with his cousin, Caden, and I had a full bottle of juice, and he was like, he nipped in, come see your dad. Hey, mate, you got a drink? Yeah, there's some juice in the fridge. Got. Yeah. You got any change? Yeah, there's change in the cup. Love you, Dad. Poof. So, literally, 3 minutes, nick my change and drain my juice. Vodka on the rocks, skip the ice. True words have never been spoken. Well, you can mix different brands, vodka brands, if you want to experiment. I really do wish, actually, now that, you know, I nipped across the shop and picked up some Coke. Because I'd actually be quite in the spirit of having a drink with you guys. What's your favourite tipple, guys? Curious. I mean, we've got, what do you call it? What? A week to go? It is Christmas. Single malt Bombay. Okay. Go home, YouTube, you're drunk. According to YouTube, no one's watching. No one at all. It's all gone. It's all fine. But according to YouTube, no, everyone's gone. No one's watching at all right now. Yet YouTube says there are people watching. Oh, YouTube, go home, you're drunk. I may not be, but you are. Vodka and non-oil. Surely you can get Coke around your area quite easily, mate. Yeah, you probably could, to be truthful. Ring any taxi service round here. It is Stoke. But it's not the sort of Coke I'd want. I prefer the sort of stuff that goes down your throat, not up your nose. Now, I received a copy of the book today. Most impressed. Really nice work. Awesome book. Thank you, Lloyd. Needs to get some grappa or whiskey next time. I used to know this Cretan bar owner who served 1.5 litre Coke bottles filled with 1/3 cola, 1 Bailey, 1 Grand Marnier. So Jesus wept. Yeah, you can keep that. I've been saying, Vopal, rum and coke, mead or cognac. Craft brews from the local brew pub, oldest in Ohio, 2 miles from my place. But as for the other, bourbon, well, I'm from Kentucky. I don't know. I think, what you call it, I think I can track my interest in vodka back to a friend in my teenage years. Yeah. Introducing me to, drunk water, fire water. And it's stuck with me ever since. Rum and Coke, but I'm a fancy lad, and I mix it in a glass rather than straight from a can. Right. Today. Want to do a quick shout out because I missed someone on PayPal last week. Yeah? So, not yesterday. So I don't want to. Very quick shout out. Because we can't miss people, can we? Yeah. Scott P. Received the book today. Great job. Thank you. No worries, Scott. Right, guys. If you do like the show and all that stuff, links down below. Get Willow down. Willow's hiding at the minute. Well, she's not hiding. She's staying at her friend's. She's enjoying being off school at last. Mel, can you tell me when your book's going on sale? Book's going on sale end of January, mate. You'll be able to get it from all friendly local gaming stores that stock Warlord products. Yeah, otherwise you can get it online from Warlord Games or Ironheart Artisans in the US. Now let's crack on with getting cracked on. I think that is a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Now remember guys, 'tis Christmas, 'tis the season to be jolly. Yeah, if you'd like to help Mel with a Christmas tree, links down below. Yeah, it does make me smile, and you guys do make me smile. Right, let's flip camera. That's one. And there we go. I need to drag this across so I can see the chat. When I lose one stone in weight, then I'll buy your hoodie. It depends on what colour hoodies you buy and what colour merch you get. The size is different. We didn't realise this when we were setting it up. But the sort of more stranger colours, they don't carry in the larger sizes. But the more common colours, like black and stuff like that, they carry in much bigger sizes. Right. People have got their email. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. So let me take you through what I'm doing here. That's why that's messing up. There you go. There we are. Right. Okie dokie. All good. Yeah, we've adjusted it. We've adjusted the camera angle, so we are no longer crotch shotting. Right, move my barrels. Thank you, Dan. Right, I've been messing around. Yeah, I've been having a play. What have I been having a play with, Bo Skull? Well, let me tell you. First off, I've been writing up a tutorial. Yeah, on working with foam and that sort of stuff. Yeah, a bit like I was showing the embedding trick. So let me show you how that's turned out very quickly. Yeah. So that was the grid that we did yesterday. And as you can see, right, tell you what I'm going to do before we dive in. Let us set that to autofocus. Come on. Video. It is on autofocus, you get. Okay. Oh, it looks sharper there, it does that. Right, since it's on autofocus, let's see if it does. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it does. Right, so there's that grid that we put together. Yeah, nice and simple. I've just been working on a tutorial talking about embedding grids and that sort of stuff and working with foam as bases. Yeah, so that's what we did. Yeah, the minute I'm working at this, and this is a generator. Now, I saw this on Instagram, what someone had done. Someone had used two of these generators and put some sort of like flaming ball between them. And I was like, yeah, I like that. I can do that. Yeah, so I sat down and went, right, let's do it. Add axle and wheels to industrial snails to make it mobile. They do look like snails. They do, don't they? Oh, you could do some weird biomechanicum stuff with that, couldn't you? Hello, Harry Palpatine. Heartless is there. Why is Melvin building industrial snails? Right, so, yeah, working to put this together. I was thinking I want some sort of platform. Yeah, over here. So, need to cut these down, need to sand these down, get a platform built. Then I want to cut some foam for it. Yeah. Don't think that should go there. So that's what I'm going to be pottering around with while I chat with you guys. Now, if you want to throw me terrain questions, yeah, or in fact, if you want to throw me any sort of questions, yeah, you're welcome. Within reason, folks. But we're having a bit of a party. It's coming up to Christmas. What are you guys looking forward to? Yeah, see you later, say. Yeah, what are you guys looking forward to this Christmas, present-wise? Put aside the book. Don't say the book. Yeah? But what are you looking forward to present-wise? Let's see what people are coming up. I'm curious if people are getting hobby toys, if people... The meaning of life, the universe and everything. I think you're going to be lucky for Christmas on that, Martin. For Christmas to be over. Time? Dave's saying. Yeah, I can appreciate wanting time, mate. I get that one. Willow's 13. 42. Brooks is writing on a game, working on writing a new game. That's cool. Anzig wants scotch. Yeah, alright, yeah. Terry's looking forward to rock moulds. Are those woodland scenic ones, mate? Or are you getting something specialist? Mine's after a good new quality airbrush. Looking forward to seeing the kid's face when he opens his presents. Rosemary Co brushes, nice. Wood rock moulds. Okay, come on, Terry, spill the beans. What are these wood rock moulds? Oh, woodland scenics. Right, got you. Right, all I'm doing right now is I'm just sort of cleaning up these sort of stands, using sandpaper to get. These are the cut-offs from much larger legs. In fact, these are the bottom of those. Oh, just dislodged my wire there. Bit of PVA on that. These are the bottom of those that are cut off to sort of reduce the height of that platform. So, as I've got quite a few of these spare, I'm using them to make other platforms. Having 2 days off, it's hard in the ED at the moment. Oh, damn, dude. Boshek is saying, does it have to be hobby related? No, Bo. No. For Christmas, I've asked for a Saturn V rocket. You'll get a model. So sad I missed the book. Looking forward to getting the new Blood Bowl game and hopefully normality returning after that. Hope you're set for Christmas, Mel. Christmas is a weird one for me. I mean, I'm not close with my family, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we're a very small family, they're quite distant, that sort of stuff. Yeah, and so it's always been sort of me and Kez, you know, and the kids, and so quite Christmas has always been sort of very household focus. Yeah, and it just occurred to me, yeah, this Christmas. I mean, obviously, I'll pick something up for Kez. Yeah, she might pick something up for me, but we're not buying presents for each other. The kids might pick me up something, but I was thinking that it's like, no one's getting me anything for Christmas. No one's sitting there thinking, right, yeah, I've got to make Christmas special. You know what I mean? It's like, actually. So, I mean, I've sorted the kids and all that sort of stuff, but it's kind of weird. Yeah? Bit strange. But I got you guys. Nice to see you back in the hobby chair. Crack on, mate. It's weird as well, in this new house, even though the kids come here, yeah, not bought any decorations or put up a Christmas tree. Yeah, I mean, my plans on Christmas is I'm spending Christmas essentially with Kerry and the kids in the old family home. Yeah, I've been invited to spend Christmas with them. Yeah, so really looking forward to that. So I'm celebrating, but it's weird. I suppose I've got to get used to this single life. Corbin's going to get me socks or something. Willow get me a chocolate bar. Right, I have a railway layout in the garage. I want to move it inside. Okay, I should be able to relate to this one, Mel. Looking forward to Christmas looking forward to Christmas vacation as I have a bit of a time. Oh, get a coffee, tea for Xmas, mate. Thank you, dude. Might have a brew. Well, might nip grab a brew. Thank you, buddy. Guess you'll be able to relate to this one, Mel. Looking forward to Christmas vacation as I have a bit more time to write book chapters. You won't believe what happened to me last night. Oh, guys. Christmas will be cancelled next year. Can we raise funds to import some whatchamacallit bars? You can do whatever you want, mate. If it comes down to whatchamacallits, I'm all in. Can you actually get a sponsorship deal from Hershey's? Yeah. I mean, I've got to be the biggest promoter of whatchamacallit bars in the world. It costs them nothing. I'm in the same boat as you, Mel. I know what I'm getting for Christmas because I bought it myself. Going to spend the actual day with my sister and her boys. I mean, for Christmas is about being with the kids and that sort of stuff. And I'm incredibly blessed to be in a position where, my first proper single parent Christmas, I'm spending it with, carrying the kids for the kids and that sort of stuff. So I'm incredibly blessed to be able to have a relationship like that with Kez. I see her quite a bit. She calls round, she pops in. Yeah, we work together and that sort of stuff. So it's really good. It's really positive. And, you shouldn't be talking about, family stuff, but obviously, me and Kerry, we went our ways. But we've ended up being really good friends again. Yeah, better than we were before, we sort of started on our separate adventures. Jesus, the reason for the season. Oh, thank you, Arnold. Oh, whatchamacallit. So yeah, whatchamacallit. So yeah, I'm looking on that count. It's just a weird Christmas. Right, so you were dingling and that sort of stuff. I'll check the phone in a minute. I don't want to ignore any of you. But thank you. Thank you for the Christmas cheer. Use my family. Right. Weatherspoon's Pudge, a large plastic potato, please. 4 pints of beer, thanks. Is that your plans, Terry? Yeah. So all in all, I am not complaining about Christmas because actually I'm spending it with the kids. Yeah. It's just strange being a single fella. Yeah. With lockdown as well, because you don't really see your mates as much and that sort of stuff. Now I've only got a couple of mates locally, but obviously Jace is unwell at the minute. Yeah, Martin, that sort of stuff. Everyone's all over the place. Lee's locked down. We're in tier 3. Right, so that's flat. That's flat. This one. When they make these, yeah, they always end up with a bit of a rocking motion. Yeah, because of the mold and everything. Not that it's rotten, just the way the mold lines are. Yeah, how it expands when it comes out of the mold. Yeah, so you got to make them flat. My upstairs toilet. Let's stop putting random stuff in. Oh, so that's done. Top it done. It's Friday night. Marty's saying, ouch, £1.69 for a whatchamacallit bar, but £12.99 for delivery. How's your painter mate from the studio? I believe Fred's well and everything, he's soldering on. I've had a lot of disconnect with not being in the studio and not seeing people and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I also stepped back from social media for a good bit of the year as well. You know, sort of a mental health thing. And so I'm sort of really disconnected. Glad we've got the big screen on the small screen. Oh, you bugger off. You lot can bugger off. Right, so, are they the same height? Close. I'm making sure this is on the big screen. Between you lot and your crotch shots. So yeah, you lot are my Christmas cheer this year. What's the period or setting you'd most like to build game that you don't? Oh, that I'd most like to. I'm a fickle beast. I flick round a lot. Yeah. But there's certain build projects, certain tables I'd like to build for games. Yeah. Very specific, and they're ones that any duty on gifts from the US, like whatchamacallit. I don't know. I think if it's under 50 quid or something like that, or if it's a gift, you don't pay duty on it. Right, with regards to project settings, there isn't any specific periods, but I have ideas for gaming tables specific to games. So like, a bit like the D-Day board. Yeah, the D-Day board, yeah, it was designed for bolt action. Yeah, specifically the D-Day landings. And so I have ideas for a few other games. One's X-Wing. I have like a Cavern idea, but I need a 3D printer. Yeah, because that's super high detailed, and that's the one that's going to include all the electrics, and I cannot build gribbly bits at X-Wing scale. Yeah, so I need a 3D printer before I tackle that one. But I have this idea for this Cavern Run board. Yeah, based on very specifically on X-Wing, so I can tailor the caverns to the X-Wing movement templates and make it more of a challenge. I have this idea for for a 6-tile, 6 foot by 4 foot modular board that's specifically designed for Gaslands. Yeah, as a modular racetrack. Yeah, that runs over the mountains and that sort of stuff. So there. If you use an airbrush, yeah, what brand do you recommend? I have a Badger airbrush. They're good. Iwatas are good. There's another one that I've heard is good, but I haven't really used it. Roxy's saying import taxes aren't really payable on goods below a certain value. Varies depend on whether it's a purchase or a gift. Right. Any experience in recreating actual historical buildings from architect drawings and still making them playable in game? Oh, buildings and architect do not, and playable in game do not mix. The moment you go to architects and actually go into structure and a proper scale, yeah, you get some real shocks with buildings on war games tables. You suddenly realise they're a lot bigger than you thought they were. Mm. Carrying on from Brooks FL, are there any smaller games you have done or considered? For example, the Blood Bowl pitch or Hero Quest, Dungeon Crawler. I want to do a Blood Bowl pitch. I want to do one for Jace. Yeah, because he loves Blood Bowl. Pardon me. What else? I've done dungeon crawlers. We've done the Hearst Arch dungeon tiles and that sort of stuff. Martin's saying he's annoyed with X-Wing. He had loads of models, enjoyed the game, and then they brought out V2, and you basically had to buy all the game rules and counters again. Yeah, because me and Corbin, we enjoy X-Wing. Yeah, and when that happened, I just took a decision of I'm not upgrading. Yeah, I'm just going to play because I only play it with Corbin and his mates. Yeah, so it doesn't matter that we're still on V1 rules. So instead of getting all the new tokens and upgrading and all that sort of stuff, what do you call it? We went down the route of, right, we'll do it that way. Hey Mel, was thinking about your buildings today. Me and a mate thinking about starting Necromunda. I love Necromunda. I remember when it came out in White Dwarf. That was brilliant. Right, very quickly, I want to make sure I've not missed anyone who's done PayPals. I don't think I've had any. Just make doubly sure, because I've had a couple of super chats, and they didn't go on the screen. Never cool. Oh, no. Never cool. Same here, as they lost a customer as I didn't upgrade X-Wing. I don't think of it as a loss to customer. I think, right, I mean, we were never, me and Corbin were never at the stage of, what's the term? What's the best way of describing it? We were never at the stage of, you know, building up. Basically, we got a couple of the starter sets. So we got a load of X-Wings and a load of TIE Fighters. We got a couple of smaller, more feature ones. And then we both had a big ship. He had the Millennium Falcon, I had Boba Fett. Yeah, and it was a good collection. With all the counters, everything we need, all the cards we need. It kept it small. Yeah, and for us, it's like, all right, that's a game. We don't need to upgrade. We don't need to play with what you call it. So I don't think of it losing a customer. I think of it as I've got a game. I've got everything I need to play that game, and I don't need anything more. Yeah, I think what you call it quite a lot of the times in this hobby. Yeah, we get into this sort of pattern set of what's the best way of describing it? We get into a game. And for some reason, that means that we just keep into that game, and everything is about that game, and you know what I mean. And I quite like the idea with what we did with X-Wing of right. No, we've got everything we need to have great games. We don't need the latest shit. We don't need V2 rules. We're not playing tournaments. You know, we're gaming. I'm gaming with my son. You know, X-Wing was always a great game because, ironically, you didn't need any terrain. Yes, I'm saying that. Yeah. And it was quick to set out the kitchen table. You know, it's an easy one because everything's on the cards, movement templates. And so it played well, you know what I mean? Oh, my belly's rumbling like you wouldn't believe. Right. What I'm doing now is I'm just figuring out where I'm going to mount this. Yeah. I want to put this platform, yeah, onto these legs. I should move them. Right, remind me, yeah. I don't know how you're going to remind me. Martin will remind me, yeah. But to move this round to here, yeah, so you get a different angle. Because I'm used to my camera being here. So we'll have to figure that. We still play Warhammer 2, Old Hammer, brilliant. Amen to that. I'm a nightmare for buying everything for a game. Yeah. Also with armies. I did that with a load of GW armies. You just get into this, have the biggest army possible. Oh, more variations, bigger units. Yeah, it's like, well, okay, but when I looked at my old 40k armies, I had, let's say, 5,000 points bare minimum for Grey Knights, Space Marines, Imperial Guard, Eldar, Tau, and what was the other one? And Gene Stealers. I mean, Tyranids. And what do you call it? So there's at least, you know what I mean? Like a fair few extra 1,000 points there. And it's like, well, I only actually play with this little bit of my whole collection. Yeah. So when it comes to buying models and games and stuff like that, I'm actually more like, get enough to play the game. You know, if I want to come back and dip into it at a later point, great. But I don't have to. I don't have to commit to this ever-increasing, what you call it, ever-increasing armies. There's a video on YouTube where someone made the Death Star trench run for X-Wing on tiles where you kept moving the front tile to the rear to make the run realistic. See, that's really smart. Yeah. There's a couple of other games I play like that. One that springs to mind is Dark Future. Everyone's going, Dark Future? And there's some like people with really grey hair going, ooh. Dark Future was Games Workshop's attempt at a Mad Max setting. But yeah, I have my X-Wing sort of cavern run idea. I think the idea of the cavern runs it's that, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a bit like the trench run. You know, it's not floaty around, it's spacey. Right. Let's get this glued down. You're going to glue? Or do I have to? I bet I haven't got a lighter either. Let's see if there's any. Is there any in here? I'm going through my glues now. You still in Stoke Town, Duck? Ah, just a little bit. Car Wars by Steve Jackson. Now you're going back. Dark Future was GW's simplified version of Car Wars. Was it really? I didn't know that. I didn't know Steve Jackson made a more fleshed out version. Right. There's a glue coming out. Oh, don't be a git. Right, one of these 4 bottles, won't be blocked. That one is. That one just looks like it's going to be. Car Wars was much earlier, much more complicated and fiddly. I remember Dark Future. Hey Mel, received my book yesterday and I have to say it's awesome. Brilliant work, mate. That's great, mate. Right. I've seen a Hoth X-Wing table with homebrew ground attack rules and 3D printed buildings. And you see, I want to do, for my idea, yeah, I really want to do all the little shooty towers, but I need a 3D printer to print them because they're too detailed at that small scale. If it was 28mm and I was doing it for Legion, I'd scratch build them, yeah. But for my idea, I have this idea of like a cannon run that involves also like a refinery. So I need to print up a load of lots of detailed bits, yeah, that are just going to be too fiddly to craft at that scale and pull off really nice. And so, if you want to help me with making my Christmas dream come true, links down below. Until then, yeah, I'm scratch building things. Really looking forward to January, just not Brexit prices to export to the UK. They're talking about 40% tax on items from the UK. I don't see what you call it. First off, yeah, we need the caveat of, obviously, you know, we tend to avoid the old political stuff on this channel. Yeah, but obviously, you know, we do have Brexit coming up. I think it's all going to sort itself out. I always had this policy with things like this, big dramas. Rich people really always want to make money, so they'll sort it out in the end. Yeah. How it'll affect me, I don't know. Yeah, because obviously I work with Patreon and YouTube, which is international, so we'll have to see how that figures itself out. I could get hammered. It might not touch me. Don't know. Yeah, because we're down to the wire and no one knows. What can you do? Have you ever made a video on material you can pick up at your local hardware or DIY store for your builds? Yeah, David, what you call it? Go check the Back to Basics playlist. Yeah, there's tons of stuff in there that fits that sort of remit. That's it. Put the legs together. And little things like this shouldn't take so long, but when you're scratch building and that sort of stuff, you're always doing odd cuts and having to clean up and fiddly stuff. I know someone years back that was producing resin trench boards, turrets and towers for X-Wing. I've seen them a while. Tom's saying, I just want to buy the book, but not at a 40% overprice. First off, yeah, the books will be educational. It might not fall into that tax bracket. We don't know. Yeah, as of yet, I haven't seen anyone announce what the trade rules are yet. Secondly, there's a bucket load of money in commerce in Europe. There's a bucket load of money for commerce in Britain. Business wants to do commerce. I mean, politicians can faff about, or rattle their doo and all this sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, yeah, business, yeah, they're the ones that, oi, come here. So I think it'll sort. Orksy's saying, I'm a freight forwarder. No one knows what's going to happen in the new year. Exactly. Yeah, we don't know. And I do think on both sides, yeah, it's saber rattling. There's been a lot of saber rattling and an unneeded politics being played, rather than sorting solutions. And I don't want to dive into reasons why and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but I just think, and I think we would all say, I think having more sensible people involved on all sides, yeah, would have resulted in a better result on Brexit. But that applies to everything in politics. Yeah? End of. My stomach is killing me. Hey, cat. Right. Let's have a look at that there standing. That'll do. It's got a bit of a wobble. The cat's giving terrain building advice. Right, so I want this platform somewhere there. Right, next job I'm doing is I want to cut out a foam tile for this. Yeah, which is why I needed my platform built. Oh, my belly is killing me. Yeah, affordable. I hear that one. Right. So, one of the other things that I really like doing, or one of the things that's handy with a cutting mat is when you're trying to figure out a base for something and you've got your elements, yeah, which is in this case all of this. Yeah, what I like to do is, yeah, let's put that there. I know I'm going to foamy generate something in it. And what I'm doing is I'm using these lines as a guide. Yeah, so let's try that there. Way too close. How about 2 of these squares apart? Bit too far. Right. Where can we line up against? Try that. That's okay. Yeah. So what I've done is I'm wiggling it. Yeah. If I just bring this camera this way just a little for you. Just a little. There we go. Right, what I'm doing is I'm basically wiggling it backwards and forwards. Yeah. And essentially, I'm looking to what you call it, basically figure out the base size. Now I want to put something in the middle of there. Yeah, that's sort of like energy bally. Yeah. I'm just trying to decide, right, does it need to be bigger? Bit too big. So I'm using these lines as a guide. Yeah, of right, how big is my template going to need to be? Yeah. So I know that these feature elements will fit in 4 squares that way and 3 squares that way. Yeah, bring this in. Yeah, we're going to want to angle it up. So, we're probably going to want to put, right, these should be 2 inch. Just check. Yeah, 2 inches. Put ½ an inch either side. Yeah, and around it. So 1 inch in total onto, so we need a piece that's 9 inches across. Yeah, coming up this way, ½ an inch plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Yeah, and 6, so 9. So 9 by 9 we'll go with, and we can cut down from there. Yeah, and so that's how I've used my cutting mat to arrange these pieces to get an idea of how big of a base I want on this. Yeah, it just allows me to sort of size it up, get the composition right. Yeah, make sure I feel, yeah, I like that, I like the way it looks, and then we can proceed with it. Are you going to use the GW round shaper as the centerpiece of that? No, I've got a different idea for it. Yeah, I've just got to do some stuff. Well, those 26 British soldiers are not going to paint themselves? Oh yes, we've all heard that. Right. So, yeah, what did I say? 9 by 9. That's 6. Ah, no. 9 by 8. So yeah, 9 by 8. I still like papier-mâché, chicken wire and plastic off for making terrain. Yeah, so do I. Right, I need some foam. Can't hear that. I need a ruler. Crotch shot. There you go. Right. We use magnets to suspend your energy ball between the generators for real. There's a possibility, but you could end up with weird effects. Yeah, and it could turn out, you know, not quite right. Right, 9. So let's get a rough cut. Pick my corners. I'm going to trim it off anyway, but so halfway that. So I don't have to be exactly spot on when I do this. Yeah, so I can use the actual the grid to roughly do my measurements. Simple as. Right. Now I should warn you, tomorrow we're having a long stream. I'm going to get some Coke, yeah, or some orange juice to go with my vodka. And we're going to have a bit of a party. Because we're going to start really properly celebrating Christmas. I love the feel of a new board. Then panic sets in. Been there. Yeah. So. Easy clean cut. Yeah, next one is, what did we say? We went for about 7. So, one will go there, roughly. One will go there. Yeah. So, I actually fancy taking that bit edge off quickly. Because one, it's not cut straight. Yeah, it's got some chippings on. Yeah, so let's put a decent straight edge on that. To do that, I'm using the cutting mat. Yeah, because it's just a bit easier. Where's my long ruler? There. And then cut it using the lines on the cutting mat to line that up to get a nice square cut. Ba-ba-ba. Right. Clean cut. I'm about to start playing with some JB Weld putty, steel putty for detail work. It could be great or a complete disaster, but I will learn. Hey, you got nothing to lose by trying and learning. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Arrange them that way. Ow. Ow. So, where's my platform? It's a panic at clear board at the start, but pride at the end. You want to show people. Feels great. Yeah, it's true. Where's the best place to get that purple stuff from? These sheets I get from Amazon. Yeah, a company called Pro Warm Insulation, and it's their 10mm XPS sheets. Yeah, you can order just one sheet. Yeah, and it'll cost you like £7, or you can get packs. But it's one of those. We'll ship everything on Monday. Good luck. XPS, yeah, extruded polystyrene. Right, let's drop that there. Right, bit excessive. So we can take a line off it. So we'll do the same again. We'll trim this down just a bit. Bring it in line a bit better. I don't want this base to sort of stick out too much, if you know what I mean. Oh, git. Come on. I could just use a T-square on this. Yeah, it's just with the T-square not going all the way across the terrain. I think I've got my other T-square here as well. I could use that. Historical games are the best. It's horses for courses, matey, isn't it? Right. So, go to there. That's throw those in. That's coming together. Yeah. On that platform. Just like that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that'll do me. So, now I want to sort of stylize it. Yeah. And do my corners. So very quickly first. Where's my... You have, haven't you? Silly Billy. Good luck, all will be good. Currently I'm doing Vietnam War at 60mm. Very nice. D-Day Burma, outstanding. Thank you. Right. Norton, I'm getting the kids to draw some planes, then modelling what they draw with that foam so we can play simplified, scaled up version of X-Wing in the driveway during the holidays. That'd be brilliant. That would be brilliant. Post some photos of that on the Trainiacs group, mate. Actually, right. We'll take that corner off. About that far. Right, I've got to be careful here that we mirror it. So, I've got my first corner. Been here before, haven't we? I think we've got a long enough straight to pull this off. Right, I've got to turn it around because I'm a left-handed cutter, guys. Yeah. What I don't want for Christmas is to lose my fingers. There we go. Yeah. Then come around here. Yeah. Place that there. Place the ruler there. Spin it around so I'm cutting left-handed. This is an easy way of me making sure that I mirror up. Yeah. So even though I don't know how long that is when I made the 45-degree cut, I know it's a 45-degree cut, so I'm happy. I just want to mirror it on this side. So if I take the piece and I put it on the other side, yeah, I know it's going to be the same cut. That's the theory. Yeah. And theory's right, those points should be exactly the same point. Which they are, perfectly. Yeah. I got skills. Looking forward to the book. Great job. The Mini looks awesome. Can't look forward to painting it. I've seen the first Mel head on a model. Someone's put me on this big Space Marine Chaplain. So the moment I saw it, I made it my profile picture on Facebook. Mel, Scrap Shack is open tomorrow if you need materials like you said yesterday. Last day it's open until the new year. My car's had to go in the garage, mate. I got hit by a big one. So, I can't even get there. Right, let's make sure we're streaming all good. Yeah. Everything's still working fine. Right, why is that like that? No, we got to live streaming. It's working fine from there. It's drunk today. It's absolutely drunk today. It doesn't know what it's doing. Right. So, back to this one. And we were over here. We spun that round like that, there. Yeah, it was like that. So we're going to have to do the other corners. Yeah. Bit further. Put that there. This is the composition bit. The fiddly bit where you just left bit, right bit. Does that feel right? What's this? A moon base? Oh no, it's part of my kill team terrain. Me and the lad. And Lee, since he's in kill team as well. Right, I want to take off these corners as well. Yeah, how much? 2-inch cut will be too far. Inch cut will be fine. So, inch there. Inch there. That should be a nice clear 45-degree cut. I'm 50% player, 50% show off. Isn't that player in general? Yeah, so that corner done. Do the same over here. Just basically measuring 1 inch, then 1 inch, then I know I've got a nice 45-degree cut. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit iffy that mark. Put a bit of filling, it'll disappear. I'm not really happy with the position of the ruler on this one. Should be on the thicker side, but it's just a quick cut, which means it'll go wrong. Quick sense check, make sure I've done it right. Swap the pieces over. Yeah, that's a good enough match. A little quick tip for you when you're doing this symmetrical stuff. Swapping the pieces over. Yeah. So another good way of quickly checking. Yeah, things match. Yeah. So we've got it like that. Bring it forward. It's coming together. But I do feel that we could probably pull it in a bit further. Maybe we don't need to. Is that going to be good enough? Is that going to work? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Newcastle, the real Newcastle, in Staffordshire, just round the corner from Mel. Up over the hill. Lee's actually a photographer. He helped me with the book. Yeah, he's listed in the book along with Mark. Yeah, and Tanya. I can't show you the progress I made yesterday. Yeah, because part of tutorials. So yeah, Lee's actually a photographer, but fingers crossed he's moving into the studios in February. So, I'm quite happy with that. So I have a friend at the studios with me. Yuki Brown gives me a headache. I think I used to drink it when I was younger. Do you know if the book will be going to retail? Yes, it will. End of January. Yeah, you'll be hearing more about that in January on the book and going to retail. We'll do a big push, let you know. Even if we're still in tier 3, we can play Kill Team in our places of work. We can. We can. I was thinking about that. About the fact that, okay, more places of work, businesses. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to getting back into the studio. Oh, Bose. My belly's trying to kill me. Right, what are we on? 10 past. 12 past. Alright. Okay, got this. Got that. Where's mine? Alright, so I need to move that to there. Yeah, I want to put that in there. Yeah. And I'm going to be wanting to look granny grating. Yeah, there. So I could do something there, but it's not really worth it. It's alright, I'm setting up for a tutorial. I'd make masks. You could just play and wear your AdMech masks. Actually, we could play in the foyer if you like meeting up outside. Played Risk. We've all played Risk in Britain. Right. Do you know what? It's Friday. I'm going to have a cheeky kebab. I've decided. That's my battle plan. Right, guys, I'm going to order a kebab. Yeah, I've got some engraving and stuff to do, but this needs to be done as part of tutorial content, so I can't proceed on this piece any further. Yeah, I don't want to be dipping into these just yet. So, I think the logical thing, yeah, is I'm going to be back tomorrow night. Let's call it. Let me flip over to the main one. There we go. Hello. Yeah, I'm going to call it, folks, because one, I am absolutely starving. Yeah, there's a takeaway just around the corner. Yeah, which means I'm going to get my toes, nip round the corner, go get some food in me. Now, before I do, want to very quickly check. Yeah, that I haven't missed any PayPals. I don't think I have because I haven't heard any buzzers. Yeah, I just don't want to miss anyone like last week, like last night. No, not missed anyone. Right, guys, it's cracking on time. Yeah, hope you've had a good show. I'll be back tomorrow. We're doing a much longer sort of hobby session tomorrow. Yeah, because it's the weekend, it's the evening. Yeah, I'm going to get some, what you call it, some juice in. Yeah, so I can have a little drinky because, to be truthful, with a little drinky, Mel flows better. It's more of a party. And we will start the Christmas party proper. Yeah, my job tonight is I've got a little bit of filming to do for your tutorial stuff. Some of the techniques that I've been doing here. Yeah, practicing, getting everything ready to put the tutorial content together. But on top of that, yeah, I'm going to prep some Christmassy graphics, I think. Tanya sent me some stuff. Right, folks, I'm going to love you and leave you. You know the drill. If you've liked the show, yeah, 10 taps. 4 for the hell, 1 for the space, 4 for the yeah. 1 put a smile on my face. And if you do really like it, yeah, like it below. And if you love it, there's links below, guys, if you want to. In the meantime, Merry Christmas. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.